Today, we'll talk about best time frames in the world, how to identify the right time frames and how to trade them. I'll show you how to make multiple entries. These are fine and easy to use smart money trading concepts which I use myself regularly. We'll talk about order blocks, liquidity, time frames and everything you need. I love this trading style for scalping and day trading. We have so much to do. If you're ready, let's start. Today, we'll cover smart money trading, nice and cool strategy for beginner traders. Welcome our free trading course, all about price action trading strategies and smart money concepts. If you are looking for a structured table of contents, I set it up for you. You can find it on Google Drive or directly from my website, which is in the description. And please try to watch videos in order, otherwise it can be really confusing. Since I get the same questions over and over again, I decided to make a video about time frames. Which time frames should I use? What is the best time frame in the world? How should I combine time frames? Let's talk about it. In this first section, I would like to talk about common time frames and understand the meaning behind them. Firstly, micro time frames under 5 minutes, such as 1 to 3 minutes. I use these time frames for making micro-tuned adjusted entries. The reason most people use these time frames is to make sniper entries, trying to catch the most perfect entry point possible. Then comes the optimal entry time frames, such as 5 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes. I personally use these more than micro time frames because I mostly make relaxed entries with large stop losses. This time frame will give you time to think and decide. 1 hour and 4 hours is mostly for understanding the flow and trends. Where is the price heading? What is the current structure and trend? If the price makes higher highs and lower lows. So I try to get an idea about trends. 1 day and above is all about institutional and bank level thinking. What does it mean? Trying to get inside the smart money. If the price goes for daily highs or lows. If the daily low or high is hunted, will it reverse? Is there a major imbalance that pulls or pushes the price? So we try to think like banks. Finally, the big question. What is the best time frame to trade? My mailbox is filled with this question. Let me give you the answer and no more questions about it. The best time frames are where you find the clearest and the most obvious structures. What do I mean by this? Let's assume that we are looking at Bitcoin with 3-minute and 5-minute time frames. As you can see on the screen. Remember, imagine, these are 3 and 5-minute charts on Bitcoin. Which one do you think has the best structures and clear to identify an entry? Yes, it is 3 minutes. So for me, 3 minutes is the best time frame in the world for this asset at this moment. If I see the clear structures in 45 minutes, then 45 minutes is the best time frame in the world for me. So what is the final answer then? Very simple. The best time frame is dynamic and it keeps changing depending on the candlesticks. Today we are gonna make a difference and check out the Forex, the pound-dollar pair in the 1-hour chart. I was watching this pair for a long time to practice my Forex trading skills if something happens to Bitcoin. I was partially watching this liquidity area. Extremely obvious, right? I knew it was like my own name. Once this hunted, I was expecting a huge reaction. But why? Let's observe the price closely, especially this zone, right before the forming liquidity. I want to observe this area with all the time frames. Let's do it. First, analysis with 1-hour chart. You can notice once the liquidity swept, price strongly broke upwards with powerful displacement. So, what do we have here? Let's look. A nice little imbalance that is supported by this great order block. Second, analysis with 2 hours chart. Now the same pair and the same area, but using the 2 hours chart. What do we have here? A super balanced price range, which we did not have with the 1 hour chart. Third, analysis with the 3 hours chart. You can notice the large imbalance. It is actually a classic BPR. Now switch to the 4 hours chart. Oh look, the same balanced price range with 2 hours chart, 100% the same. So 2 hours and 4 hours super BPR, it should tell you something by now. Now we are looking for the 6 hours chart. In this time frame, I'm not noticing something worthwhile. Finally, we are on the 8-hour chart. Here I notice something interesting. Another super BPR above. This trade already played out days ago, but we are observing. Check this 8-hour super BPR and how it started the massive move. If you did not check the 8 hours chart, you were never going to know it. Okay, let's get back to the hour trade. I want you to notice this. 2 hours and 4 hours super BPR. Once the liquidity hunted, how did the price react? It's just insane. If you do not check multiple time frames, you can never see all these. Now, let's take a closer look at the reaction point and how the price reacts with lower time frames like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and others. We can all agree that this is the deepest low, right at the reaction point, right? Any questions here? No, I guess. But we have another big question. Which is the right higher high which creates that low? As you can see, we have multiple highs here, so confusing. Which one creates the market structure break? Here is the secret. If you are confused, you will go up to 1 time frame. Now we are in 5 minutes and we are confused. Now we are looking at 15 minutes. Are you still confused? Then go up. Now we are in 30 minutes. I think we can all agree that this high is the clearest high, which creates the deepest low, right? Any questions? You can see the clear structure plays out here. Once you use your Fibonacci tool, you can identify your premium and discount zones and optimal trade entry. Remember, if you want to long the price, we want at least EQ points or discount zones. No clear structures here until this 30-minute balanced price range, right around the OTE zone, which also collides with the order block. Let's zoom out and talk about entries. You can see the clear target above equal highs. Now we have two things here, reaction point and the clear target. All we need to do is make entries. We can trade this chart at least 4 times, but how? First entry, the obvious sniper with the 30-minute BPR. What happens if you miss this? Go home? No. Remember, until we clear the target, we can trade the asset 100 times if we want. You missed the sniper entry. No worries, just make your entry anywhere after the reaction. I do this a billion times. If I have the reaction point and the target, I can make late entries. Third entry, you missed the second entry as well, no problem at all. Keep looking for the entry. Our target is still clear. See this internal liquidity hunt? which creates inducement, just make the entry. You missed that entry as well, still no issue. Keep watching the chart. Notice the breakout structure here. First boss, and price pulls back. And here is your fourth entry. So, what you learned today is extremely important. You do not have to make perfect entries. If you missed the sniper entry, keep looking. I do not have to make perfect entries all the time. I sometimes jump to trades in the middle, no problem. Okay folks, I tried to teach you little secrets and details of smart money trading. This is a very common trading strategy in the trading world, so you can use it in your trading life as a day trader or even scalper. I hope you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you, please take care and see you soon.